Good Sunday morning, folks. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, Ghost, Dot, September, Dippy. Oh, let me see who else we got up in here. Messy Jessie, and of course the restream little thingy up there.
Hold on, I gotta
How's everybody
mute
doing
you.
today? I didn't even know y'all was in there. I was in there playing with music and stuff. How we doing on this Sunday
All
morning,
right.
y'all?
I don't
Y'all
know
all
about
doing
these
okay?
now.
Let me set my phone up. So how's everybody doing on this Sunday morning?
Mind your business.
I will not. Good morning, Granny's house. How are you, love?
Eva, enough.
Good morning, Ellie Mae. How y'all doing today? Ghost, are you coming up? We're gonna finish our after we do our little chit chat this morning. Finish our little live that we started the other night. Waiting on Ghost to come on. She must be on the phone. Good morning, Be Awesome. How y'all doing? I've seen a lot of crap on the streets.
Yes, that's fine.
It's been nice there in Kentucky the last couple of days, but that's good. It's been raining kind of here, and then it got cold.
It's okay. Thank you.
I knew what you meant, Granny. Woo. So what y'all been doing up on the streets here lately? What's been going on? We'll talk about that, folks.
I'm good. It's been lice here, Kentucky, last couple days.
Nice, she meant nice.
I
We are
know,
wide
it
awake
was
this
just
morning,
funny.
Dippy, preparing for the summer
Leave the
medicine.
puppies alone.
Yeah, it's cold there.
Oh, I want some snow.
Oh, I don't. You can keep all that.
Look, when I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning, it was like 51 degrees out. I was like, and it said 36, but it never got down that low.
Mm-mm-mm. I had
Y'all, me and Mama had a lazy day yesterday. We could not wake our asses up.
oh,
Between me and you, we slept the whole freaking day away.
I didn't feel good. I ain't feel good in the last week, and so I have been sleeping yesterday, and well, yesterday most of the night.
Yeah, me too.
Like I didn't get up till almost 8
Nope.
this morning. That's not me.
No, she's up by 6:30 our time, my time,
When evil.
or that's 7:30. But yeah, yesterday was just I did that live yesterday morning, and then after that live, that was it. Like, talk to anybody on the phone.
I went to sleep in your live. I never finished it,
I know
and
I
I didn't
bore
wake
people
up
to
until
death.
almost 4 yesterday afternoon.
I can bore people to death real quick.
Oh, it wasn't boring. It was just I didn't feel good. Good morning, when evil entered, y'all.
Oh
I love
no,
evil videos.
it was just me bitching. So
Hers and nature. So there's like several people that I love their videos, and I share the crap out of them. So y'all just go back to hers and y'all share them.
what? Share
Evil's,
what?
Evil's videos,
Oh yeah, I love Evil's videos.
lovers, and oh, there's like 5 or 6 of them.
I get her in when Evil exists or whatever.
Yeah, mixed
Evil
up.
exists. I get her and Evil exists mixed up all the time. All the
Yeah,
time. Totally different names, but I get them mixed up all the time. I got to remember one chats and chats and the other one doesn't. The
there's
other
one.
one.
Go.
What is that noise?
One of y'all got the YouTube playing in the background. The
No,
volume.
I don't even have YouTube up. I literally just walked in the door.
I don't know.
Oh, that's you. That's Jess. I thought that was me.
You know what?
Chicken squat. That's what.
I love you so much, Dippy, but not as much as I love my
What?
birth. Why you gotta call me that?
What?
You just called me by my government like 4 times. And I'm probably exaggerating the number, but still, you just called me by my government.
Probably about 100.
I don't think anybody even paid attention. You know it's me. They don't pay attention to me.
I pay attention to you, and that's enough.
I'm
As
sorry.
long
I
as
did
I'm
not
showing
pay-
you attention, why do you need attention from anybody else?
Right. Get all the attention I need from you. Stop it!
You are nuts.
Good morning, Mama.
Damn, I sound like I have a little bit
Where's
of
this
throat.
44 degrees? I'm moving.
One at a time, lady.
Minnesota.
Well, good morning, CJ Matt. Thank you for coming in and dropping, showing love. They're coming through on my phone. Okay, somebody got me echoing.
Woo! Yeah, I'm echoing too. We weren't echoing so close too much.
I can leave.
Fix it. No, fix it. Just turn the volume up one.
I have nothing else on.
Dippy, do you got anything playing?
Nope. The only thing open is my Nightbot and this.
Huh?
The only thing I have open is Nightbot and Restream.
Oh, it had to be her live. It had to. It's hers. It's you that's echoing. It's okay.
Am I still echoing?
Yes.
Hello?
When I talk.
Yeah, I have myself muted. So
I don't know. It's okay. So, how's everybody doing this Sunday morning?
good. So at least y'all can hear it double time and don't have to worry about it. If you miss something, you can hear it in the background.
That part. I wasn't trying to hit that, y'all. I accidentally hit the buttons. Y'all know I touch things. Now, Mama K echoes. Oh, I know. I always echo for some reason. So, what's been going on? I've heard a bunch of bullshit on the streets. Seen a bunch of bullshit on the streets.
Exactly what it is, a bunch of bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Well, can I make a statement for the record on the streets of YouTube? Miss Daisy, baby girl. Right. You're not the only one. So don't get your panties in a wad. Andrew has said a lot of shit. It was me, Chris, and Connie before you. So you'll be okay. Calm down. He's not going to touch you, do nothing to you. He's just running his damn head. So don't think you're entitled to anything, because you're not.
Andrew runs his gums. That's all he does, is runs his gums. He ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Hell, he can't even hurt his damn self. But you don't need to get your feelings up in a wad because Andrew's running his mouth on his channel talking shit, because Andrew's talked shit for the last 2 damn years. And to be honest with you, if I thought he was a threat, I'd have done press charges on his ass. He's nothing. He's going to sit there behind his little keyboard, run his mouth, and yell at you because you're screwing up.
Andrew is a keyboard warrior.
He's not one of them real lifers that you're playing with.
No, he ain't coming after you. He ain't trying to. Nah. Andrew.
And no, I had him.
No, what he said was totally off the rocker, though. That should have never come out his mouth.
Yeah, you got a point there. You never said that shit. I still ain't heard it. I just heard what somebody else said when I was watching the live.
But he, like you just said, though, he has threatened how many other people during a live?
A lot.
And if that's the case, if he's going to do anything, that would be like BK over at threatening God. So, yeah, it's on with the bullshit.
Good morning, Miss Connie. Miss Connie popped up into a chat group, and I was like, "Hey, come over. We're live on Mama."
Finally, she finally jumped in the chat.
Good morning, Suzette. Are you feeling better, dear? But yeah, she does it too. I mean, she threatens people just like everybody else threatens each other. I mean, get the hell over it. Put your big girl panties on unless Don done took them. Put them bitches back on. Shut the fuck
Wait a
up.
minute.
And just go around with business.
I've got a question because I've never really paid attention to what Daisy says, but has she ever threatened to harm somebody? Or
I don't
just
know.
threatened them with
Not that
law?
I've ever heard. Not that I've ever heard.
I've never heard her threaten anybody with any kind of.
And I sit on the outside of her lives a lot because, well, some of it's funny. It's comical to watch them, switch their stories and shit.
But
I've never heard her.
It's a different kind of threat then. So.
Yeah.
Can I tell Mr. Jesse what we're talking about?
Well, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so see, I guess a couple days ago, Andrew decided he was going to do a live where he, of course, is degrading Miss Daisy, and he threatened to kill Miss Daisy. And at one point, he threatened to hold her underwater until the bubbles stopped. And he was emotional and a fit of rage while he was saying all this during his live. He went on to explain how he was going to kill her in different ways. She's got clips of it. She went crazy in the middle of the night with it, and today she's going to the law and having Andrew arrested.
Well, on my opinion on that, she can send Ellie to me to talk to me behind Andrew too, because he threatened me, and I don't think of him as a threat. For one, he ain't got the money to go do shit.
What's he gonna do? What? Ain't nobody.
Girls, and that's for us to listen to him, bitch.
Okay, but here's the thing: ain't nobody even gonna pick him up if he try to hitchhike.
No. I mean, come the hell on.
I don't shave my legs, and I have a better chance of somebody picking me up hitchhiking.
Oh,
God, sir.
well,
me and my Sasquatch legs look better than some people.
But I am going to say this for the record. Boys, y'all need to stop threatening the girls. Girls, you need to stop threatening the boys. Stick to boys with boys, girls with girls. I mean, since everybody's feelers gets in the damn uproar.
I don't care if he's going to do anything or not. It's just a point he's saying it on the internet to where it's never going to go away.
Right.
It's out there
told me he was going to burn my house down. He told me and Constance, Sue, and Chris that he was going to come and burn our houses down. None of us
I remember him say he was going to eat.
I'm not calling nobody.
Constance Sue like a hamburger.
Yeah, but I'm not going to call nobody for him. He knows that. You better call him before you get here because you're going to need him, not me.
It's sad because, what is he teaching his girls? That it's okay to do it? That this stuff is okay?
Exactly. It comes back to the parenting of it.
Am I still echoing?
It's just when one of us talk. Oh, it's better.
No, it stopped now.
Okay.
I went completely out and restarted the whole thing and then came back in.
Wow. And there we go again. Well, bye, Miss Morris. Have a good day. It's that simple. Can't help it that it echoes. Anyway, he's not going to do shit to you. He doesn't want to do nothing to you. He's just running his damn mouth to do content. Just like you sit over on your channel, run your mouth to do content too.
Yep. So it all comes back to them clicks and them views.
Yeah, get over it. Get over it like everybody else has. If he was a real threat, he'd have done his ass, been in jail.
What's the matter?
Anyway, that was my bitch and rant for that one. And I was on another panel last night. I'm going to tell y'all. Okay? because somebody in the little case here brought up a name of a RSO that's online. And I did yell at this man because he was on panel too, because he was playing the blame game on a 13-year-old. Okay. I don't comprehend that English, but I wanted to apologize to the audience out there for me yelling and the ugly words I said. But if you're an RSO, stay your ass out of the missing children and missing people community. Don't come in and lie. Don't come in and fake your names, because eventually somebody's going to figure out who you are, and it's going to come back on you. And then you're going to be in your feelers, and you're going to be butt hurt.
No, not butt hurt.
Oh, yeah, he was really butt hurt. And see, I wasn't on my panel, so I couldn't say exactly what I wanted to say, because I was, y'all, everybody knows I try to be respectful on everybody else's panel. And then certain subs came in and saw that we were up there talking to him and talking about him and trying to find out why he's lying. And, of course, everybody's feelers are in an uproar, and they decided to mass strike her channel.
Which isn't right. That's bullshit.
No, it's not right. So that tells me that same ex-mod sub in several of our groups, Art, is supporting pedophiles.
Yeah. Or they just don't believe that they are pedophiles.
Right. And if you support them, you don't need to be on my channel. Because he admitted to doing this to the child, and then he turned around and blamed it on the child. Purple, if you want to go see it, Purple Phoenix is the one who restreamed it off of the other channel. I don't even remember exactly what the name of that channel was. I can go back and look, but Purple Phoenix restreamed it last night.
Thank you, boy.
But if you're going to get butt hurt behind us showing these pedophiles that's on this internet, looking at these missing kids' profiles, that's within a close range to these missing children, then y'all don't need to be on YouTube either. Y'all don't need to be on any social media website. Nothing. But we come up here this morning.
What was that?
Sound like a dog.
My dog stopped and looked like, what?
Yes, be awesome, and that's what he does.
It was mine. Just as I unmuted myself, they went crazy.
And that's what he done. He let certain words slip, and that's how they figured it out. Yeah, it's a bad situation. I mean, if he wants to come and tell his story, you can come tell your story. But don't come up in here lying. Do not do that. Do not do that. I mean, if you're an RSO and you need to, no. Stay your ass away. I can't do it. But anyway, we're going to go back over a lot of them. Yes, it is ordered. And he tried to tell me that no. He tried to tell me that that's not the case. But they're allowed now to have social media websites. And be on
What?
Yeah, I've been digging on that too.
Mama, can I answer Connie?
Yeah.
Connie, I'm not sure exactly what all you missed because you've been really, really sick lately. But Andrew's threatened to kill people again.
All
And it was
over.
Miss Daisy this time.
I really think Andrew PMSs.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, he turns into like the psycho cannibal werewolf during moon cycles or something.
Yes, it's like every couple of months.
Every 3 months, like the ocean tide changes or something. I'm telling you. For two
I
and a
mean,
half years, he's been talking about eating someone.
golly. Oh, I remember because he said it yesterday. Okay, yeah, almost at the end of his live.
So much. That's my question, Connie.
Huh?
Suzette, that thing that Robin Lane did for the boys was really, really creepy.
Okay, so I got a question about that video. I've been waiting on this one. So I got a question about that video. Now, supposedly Tim Mullins owns that channel or whatever, him and Donnie, whatever, owns that channel. So how does she get access to post that video to that channel?
Suzette, that's not new. That's old. They sent them Bibles when they first got removed.
That's a new video. We just seen that video.
No, it's been out. It was on summerwells.com and they just put it on Don Wells Official. It's been out. They sent them.
Okay, but the question, though, how did she get access to that channel to get that video to that channel when that ain't her channel?
We don't know if he didn't take it off the website and put it on himself, even though it was from her, because it was from her to begin with. So he could have just reposted it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He could have just took it off the website and posted it to the YouTube channel. I personally don't see what the issue is with it. So she gave him a Bible and some cards that people wrote.
It's creepy as shit. It's creepy as shit.
How is it creepy?
Because you got somebody from that church that's involved in all this shit right here with this missing sister. And you got a lady that's trying to get custody of the brothers.
We don't know that to be true, though.
If the state was going to let any one of them take them, they would have been able to take them when Don called them to come and get them. He would have been able to place them with her.
Yeah, but you got to remember, at that time, wasn't her and her husband going through some issues?
It doesn't matter.
They weren't.
It shouldn't be allowed to happen now.
She wouldn't have said back then that she would take them if they were having fights.
I don't give a. It shouldn't be allowed to happen now. That's creepy as hell.
I'm not saying. Oh, I'm not saying that it should be allowed to happen.
I think they're all. I believe in the heart of hearts that they're all fucking connected, and it's all nothing but a big ass money scam. Because if there was that baby was gone, there would be proof.
It'd be something.
So I mean, they need to stop with their bullshit.
Somebody sent me a picture the other day and asked me if it looked like Summer. It was like a kid. I don't know if it was a girl or a boy. I couldn't see the face. All I could see was like the outline of the eyes and the mouth. And I was like, nah, I don't think that's her. I don't think it's.
Send it to me. I'll look at it. We can show it. I'll see. Because I like doing Facebook.
Can I just say something about that?
Yeah.
Any picture that you have of Summer Wells, if you save it to your Google Photos and you continue to save pictures to your Google Photos, if it shows up as Summer Wells facial recognition, it'll add her to that folder. If not, she doesn't get added.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
So that there proves everybody's theory of whether or not is it a girl, is it a boy, who's this, who's that. Just use Google facial recognition.
Oh, okay, were you? I haven't even checked that to see if it came up as matching.
My worry would be if she got them boys, the same thing would happen to them boys that it did to Summer. If them boys are anywhere in that community.
I think the boys need to stay where they're at.
Do what?
I think the boys need to stay where they're at.
Anyway, if she was taken, if she was abducted, or if any of that actually did occur, them boys would be in jeopardy too. No matter how long it's been since they've been removed. Because it is all it's nationwide. Everybody knows about this case. Everybody knows them boys. Them boys' pictures is everywhere. They would be in jeopardy. And I think it's kind of crazy that this woman wants to go and get custody of these children, knowing damn well that it could happen to them too at her house or wherever the hell they go. That's a liability risk.
I think if the boys knew anything, they've already told the law, because the law and the FBI, TBI, they've all questioned these boys. So if they knew anything, they've already told it. I don't think they're going to hold it back because their parents have no access to them.
Yes, the boys are going to be the ones to crack it. You're right. Because we can see that none of the others are going to. All the others. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I believe that they do feel comfortable. I think they feel safe where they're at, and they don't. That's why they said they didn't want to go back to the hill. So I think they're happy and content where they're at, and they need to stay right where they're at.
Frankel.
Sorry, Mom, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, it's fine. Where's Grandis at?
I
Because
think
she's the only ones that has not been in the spotlight.
I think she's in Tennessee with them right now. Either that or she's back in Wisconsin. She was with them not too long ago. Because I remember watching popping into one of Daisy's, and it was one that she was mad at Smiley, and Daisy had brought Smiley up on her panel.
Mm-hmm.
And grandma was in the back, like cursing and fussing.
Fucking little bastard.
At Smiley. So I don't know if she's still there. I think she's back and forth, honestly. I don't know. But he hasn't responded back to me either, so he must be still mad.
Well, I just think it's funny that this woman just ups and she got two missing people in her family, and she's the common denominator, and she gets to up and leave and get out the damn spotlight and all this other shit. I want to know who she knows is connected to this shit, because they're all connected. Everybody that's been on this freaking YouTube that spoke out back there and that's connected directly to them or was connected before. Some are come up gone.
No, wherever she goes, you can bet that they know where she's at every time.
Okay, so I've got a theory.
Let's talk.
We got Grandis, because she don't like it and I don't care. Who was involved with her daughter and her granddaughter's disappearance. Involved to say that she actually actively took place in it, or that she was just there. Either way, she is common denominator. What if, way back in the day when she said she was scared of Don and what he could do, they stuck her in private area, and that's why nobody knows where she's at?
Possibility.
Protection.
At this point, anything's possible.
What if they're protecting Grandis? I mean, okay, I'm gonna. Here's a theory. Okay, not saying that the Wells shouldn't have lost the boys, because we've all seen and heard plenty of reasons why those boys are better off where they're at.
Right.
But what if what Don says is really true, and he did place them there for their own protection? Okay, what if the boys have been in foster care this entire time, and Grandis has been off doing whatever, wherever, because they've actually put the three boys and Grandis in protection?
Then why is Grandis back on that damn hill?
Is she back on that damn hill?
Debbie said she was.
Okay, so like a month ago she was. I don't know if she's still there currently.
Okay, we got
Because that I don't know how long it was, but remember when she went after when Candace was pissed off at Smiley and wanted to curse her out and
Yeah,
whatever?
I remember all that, but I'm just like, I thought they sold her
Grandis was in
camper.
there saying shit.
I thought they sold Grandis's
So
camper though.
they did. The camper was there. They said she slept inside.
Where?
Upstairs in the living room somewhere. I don't know.
Where?
They said they had mattresses on the floor in the living room or futons and stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, let me interrupt. We cannot understand when it's echoing so bad. So when one's talking, the other one's on mute. Okay. That's better. So when one's talking, the other one mutes. That way we can understand because we did not get none of that. It echoed so bad. But go ahead and continue. Ippy? Ghost?
Okay. So from my understanding is that Grandis never slept in the camper. All her stuff was out there. She slept nights inside, I think only maybe during the winter time, actually. But when it was cold, she would sleep inside. And supposedly there was like some type of thing for her to sleep on that wasn't the floor because, you know, of her, she couldn't get back up like that. But I don't know what is true, what is not true. I don't know. I wasn't there. Thank God. I didn't sleep there. Thank God. Like, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I remember that was said back then. But as far as her being there now, I'm not sure. She was, but I don't know if she's still.
Your turn, Ghost. You're muted, Ghost.
Okay, I was just trying to ask Diffie where. I live in a trailer and have more room than the Wells had in their house.
Well,
Where did they put a bed for Grandma? And in the wintertime?
I don't think it was a bed. I think it was more of like a futon or a pull-out couch or something.
Good morning, GTX. Good morning, everybody on the outside. Y'all can come in and sit down. It's okay. We're not yelling.
Where the hell you been at, GT?
Getting tattoos, that's where he's been.
Right, that part. Why you look like the why you got a hoodie on?
Because when I put it on, I just never felt. I never took it down.
You look like you finna go rob somebody. Take that hoodie off.
I did.
Well, don't go robbing Ethel for his jewels.
What jewels?
I don't know. Good morning, Dot.
You-
Okay, so let's talk about this. If
Hey.
Wait, no, it's not a if. It's not a if. All right. Let me see how to word this. In someone's chat, in Andrew's chat the other day, someone said, talking about the woods out there. Let's talk about them woods, folks. Out at, Ben Hill and Morristown and all that. Why?
Right.
What is the focus out there on that? Well, you on my screen, so we're looking at you. You're in the spotlight, losing our religion.
I don't know. I have no idea about them fucking woods. I do know the first time I went over there, I got shooed away by Hawkins County's finest, I want to say meth heads, but I can't be too sure that's what they were, but they sure hell look like it. But then that would be kind of fucked up to assume it.
Ladies, take over real quick, please. I got a tenant that came up to the door. That's coming to the door.
Roger that.
Go ahead, Ghost. I'm muting you talk.
I don't know what to talk about. Ain't nobody want to listen about my alien theory? The Martians took her. Don's gonna see
I need to laugh. So go ahead.
Don's gonna see her in the resurrection because the Martians took her. That's why you got 4 footprints, and they just spotted here and there. Because as the laser beam lost its extensity, she kind of floated back down to the earth and accidentally touched the ground here.
That's not what you told me. You said that they were trying to suck her up in that beam and she was fighting. So like,
Yes, they were sucking her up. They were losing the power to suck her up, and as they were sucking her up, she was wiggling free, like 5-year-olds doing. Oops, 1 foot caught the ground, so the beam had to pull her back up again, and oops, the foot caught the ground again. And that's why we got 4 individual footprints and little scents here and there everywhere, but not no real like pathway of ascent. Like, imagine she went from the basement to down the dog trail, and poof, there her scent's gone, but it reappears at Fred Hill's house. How? Make it make sense. What you do? Float? No, I'm the ghost.
Well, it's just weird how they went from the dog trail 2 different places in the back of the woods and at Fred's place.
Okay, but how'd she get there without a direct scent from the bottom of the dog trail to wherever else they found her scent?
I'm still stuck with the horse theory. And like you said, they can cover their hooves.
Yes, they can. That's what they used to do when they were pulling moonshine. They would cover the horse's hoof right up so you couldn't follow their tracks. And wait, are we talking about the cornbread mafia where they're moonshining marijuana? So why wouldn't they do the same thing?
Those damn cheesecake mafia too.
The what?
Moonshiner.
Did you just say something about the Cheesecake Mafia?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to mute now.
No, you're not. You just thought I was gone.
If I only have 1 foot, I'm only leaving a solo foot, Connie. How else am I going to leave 2 if I only got 1 foot?
So what do we know about the woods? Oh no.
I know lots about the woods. You want to know what I know about the woods?
Hang on just
I know if you sit on your porch late at night and you look out into the darkness of the woods, your brain will leave you go to wondering and you'll start seeing eyeballs.
Hey, be awesome. I know that said Cornbread Mafia, not the Cheesecake Mafia. I have a file that was sent from the Cheesecake Mafia. I showed it about a month ago. And it had a whole lot of interesting things in it.
Okay, so Dot, here's your thing with that. The car that went to the scrapyard has already been compressed and, turned into like a little matchbox. That's why I think Fred took that car as quickly as he did, specifically that day.
So yeah, there's 2 of them. Cheesecake and cornbread. Now I don't know if they connected or whatnot, but the cheesecake makes me hungry. What's the name of it?
Dippy has blueberry bagels or cinnamon raisin bagels. Nope, they didn't check that car. They also didn't check the dump that, was down there by the Shannonball tunnel thing. The really haunted graffiti tunnel.
Mhm. Remember that JLR video that was in the blue barrels?
Yes,
Did they ever go check that?
probably not. One time we should do a live and I should go over the history of that tunnel and that house.
Yeah.
Some really creepy stuff. Scary.
I muted Debbie to see if it stopped the echo. No. The pick and peek. Oh, pick and
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out that comment.
Which one?
Suzette, she says, what the F? That shitty investigation.
Oh, she popped on me. Debbie, is your side muted?
Yep, she walked away.
Oh, okay.
You know how she do. Sit on the phone like 3 hours waiting for her to come back and hang up.
My husband hears sometimes what I'm listening to. He was so disgusted. I'm just saying. Well, at least we didn't have to get to Allison and the Shivers. Debbie, come back. Not doing like this.
What?
I said we didn't do a live to see your wall.
Sorry, I had to go put my bagel and my husband's bagel in the toaster.
I don't know if Sean and Don knew each other. I don't think so.
I haven't found no connection between the
Me
two.
neither. So, I mean, I don't think so.
And the uppers, I don't know if Chris and his wife have any connection to them, which I don't think they do. But it doesn't mean Sean isn't connected to somebody else in the Ben Hill area. Because he might know Fred real well. He might know Chad Arnold. He may know the Sherifies, Bernards. I'm pretty sure he knows people over there in that area. But you got to remember, Don is considered an outsider there because he's not from there.
Yeah. All right. Well, y'all ready to go over this video? Finish this video?
Yep. I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, I'm going to stand down now.
Oh, but Dippy, I want to see your facial expressions as you hear what comes out of his mouth.
Yeah. But y'all gotta mute y'all. Because it echoed.
I was muted.
Okay. Let me figure out what I'm doing. Are you? Yeah, you're gonna do the reaction. Is that what you're saying, Dibby?
Nah, she can calm down. I was just joking.
Wait, what video are we going over?
The one we started the other night, and that somebody decided they were going to come in my chat and interrupt my chat. We don't been over this. The opposite of daytime. Oh, never mind. You should have dyed your hair blonde. I love you, Dip. God dang, your name fits you. Can y'all see that? Okay, we got Dippy. Oh, shit, no. See, I couldn't do this. I couldn't do a reaction video, and y'all have my face up there because I'm mean as shit. Okay, we're going to play this. We give credits to Jay for Justice podcast.
I don't know.
Or,
I
yeah,
mean, I don't know
podcast.
that she's going to be okay you know, because she could be anywhere. I mean, it's hard. We don't know. Nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I'd say a parent's faith and what they do might impact God's judgment in the end, no matter what one of your children go through. I mean, say for instance, one of your kids overdoses on drugs or something, you know, that's tough.
Yeah.
You know, it's a tough situation.
Absolutely.
But I think God will consider, hopefully, what parents do and what, you know, stuff like that, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Because what if she is forced to do drugs and grows up in this negative way or this negative country or who knows what, and you know, and she gets killed or whatever, and she's not in the church. I wasn't.
Are you okay, Dippy?
This man. I can't.
What?
Just go ahead.
Huh?
I can't. I can't right now. Go ahead and play some more because I am just.
So I take it you've never heard this. So you were just basing what you knew of them off of you speaking to them, instead of going back and hearing what the fuck they've said and done.
Because, like,
This is in the beginning, Dippy. Understand, baby.
I always based it on, like, I had this feeling that, you know, a lot of shit that they said when they said it was more or less because that's what they knew people wanted them to say. So why not give the people what they want to hear type shit, you know?
This was before you realized it rolled money in.
Yeah.
Okay, so this live was done July the 3rd. They still had the boys when this live was done.
Right, be
I
right
remember
back.
him talking, I just never watched it. What happened?
Mama walked away for a second and I'm taking care of my dogs.
I'm back. Okay.
I able to bring her up to church like I wanted to. So what if,
Right, but
you
it's
know?
kind of like what we talked about on the
Yeah.
phone before. Like
Right.
she's
Let me speed it up just a little bit. Of course, y'all know, give Jay for Justice podcast. Give her credits, likes, everything. She did an amazing job on this show.
she's a little innocent kid, you know.
Right.
She's
Yeah.
a little innocent kid.
And God, and the good thing about that, you know, Jesus being the judge, he's also your lawyer.
Right?
You know, yeah, you know, so
Yep.
definitely I'm going to do everything I can, you know, to sway God and to, well, you can't sway God, but I mean, I'm going to,
Right. To get your message to
do
him.
right and to
Mhm.
do everything I can for my kids' sake, you know, yes.
So
She's got my heart so bad, like, that's all I want to do. That's all I can think of. You know, I read scriptures. And,
what are you and Candace and the boys spending your time doing right now?
well, right now we're at the swim park thing, whatever it is, and kids are playing and having a great time. But me, you know, I'm just sitting here watching them until we leave.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you just have that sick feeling in your stomach, just
Yeah.
constant.
I don't think it's going to go there.
I'm so sorry, Don. I
It's
I really am. I know this is really super hard and you're doing a great job. You really are.
Thank you.
Okay, so can we go to that day? Can we go to June 15th now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I know Hunter's mother did an interview with another YouTube channel where she spoke about Candace coming and picking up Hunter and asking if he wanted to go fishing that day
Well,
with Summer.
They've been kind of friends, you know, for a long time. You know, I'd invite them out to our house where they could play because, you know, where they were living, it was pretty bad. But
So Candace and Hunter's mom were friends?
yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
and all the other kids that they have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have several other kids, and you know, but Hunter wanted to go to the lake. He was going to go swimming while he's waiting on her to fill a prescription or whatever. They're always doing stuff with Summer, as you can see in the pictures, going here and there. But I'm always at work to support everything, which is fine.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And you're a hard worker. You work and you do drywall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard job. That's
Yeah.
physical labor.
It takes all your time, for sure.
Absolutely, especially when you're raising a big family like you guys have.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got quite a few. How many of you guys have? 4, right? 3 boys
Yeah.
and Summer.
Yes.
Yep. I had 3, so I know you got your hands full there.
Right.
So she goes over, but were her and Hunter's mom on good terms at this time, or were they?
Yeah, they were, and I don't understand why. Well, something to do with that little girl, Trudy, was supposedly having sex with a 12-year-old, and
Now, who is this?
that's
So what do we know about that? Does anybody else know anything about it?
I don't know. I mean, I heard all of that before. So that's not nothing new. The beginning was new, but this part I've already heard. Could it be Jay?
Every single time.
I don't know.
Are you
I
okay?
don't know why it came in mind to begin with. Like, why is that the first place your fucking mind went to? Hold on one
That's
second.
all right.
with one of their daughters. So these people, Hunter's sister.
Oh, Hunter's sister. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it was like having sex with a 12-year-old, and she wanted my wife to lie to the police about it, and my wife ain't gonna lie to the police. You know, so
Oh,
she
wow.
So why would Allison want Candace to lie to the police when Candace is the one that's lying to the police to start? Does anybody know that answer?
Okay, so the answer to that question is because Don just said that True was sleeping with a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, and Allison wanted Candace to lie to the cops about it, that it was never going on. But I've never, ever heard that until this and only this one live.
That's what I'm truthful. So what the hell?
You know what? Now that you said that, Dot, I did hear that.
What?
That the 12-year-old was the oldest Wells.
Oh yes, that's why they took him to Utah.
Yep, and it had nothing to do with vice versa of him touching anybody else. It was he was being touched.
Right. Wow.
But hey, let's forget about what we were told, what was actually told to us within the first 4 to 6 weeks.
You lying bastards. You beastards.
Wow.
So this is where all this. She got mad about it, and they're trying to do everything I can to hurt us to this point.
Let me go back. I got to go back.
These people, Hunter's sister.
Oh, Hunter's sister. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it was like having sex with a 12-year-old, and she wanted my wife to lie to the police about it, and my wife ain't gonna lie.
Holy fuck, Batman. He just said that, oh shit. Allison wanted Candace to lie to the police about Trudy having sex with a 12-year-old. Did I hear that?
Yep, that's what he said.
I missed that. What was that?
Listen.
Something to do with that little girl, Trudy. But Hunter wanted to go to the ladies and go swimming while he's waiting on her to fill her prescription or whatever. We're always doing stuff with Summer, as you can see in the pictures, going here and there. But I'm always at work to support everything, which is
Wait. He just said Wait, go back. Go back. They were taking pictures there at the lake, and then he skips to the other part. Listen, let me slow mode this some bitch. Bam.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Oh, that was her.
and all the other kids that they have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have several other kids, and you know, but Hunter wanted to go to the lake. He was gonna go swimming while they was waiting on her to fill out a prescription or
So that was June the 15th. Okay.
whatever. They're always doing stuff with Summer. You can see in the pictures going here and there, but I'm always at work to support everything, which is fine.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And
He's-
you're a hard worker. You work and you do drywall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard job. That's
Yeah.
physical labor.
It takes all your time, for sure.
Absolutely, especially when you're raising a big family like you guys have.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got quite a few. How many you guys have? 4, right? 3 boys
Yeah.
and Summer.
Yes.
Yep. I had 3, so I know you got your hands full there.
Right.
So, so she goes over, but were her and Hunter's mom on good terms at this time,
Listen,
or were they?
Yeah, they were, and I don't understand why. Or what. Well,
listen.
something to do with that little girl, Trudy, was supposedly having sex with a 12-year-old, and
Now, who is this?
that's one of their daughters. That's these people, Hunter's sister.
Oh, Hunter's sister. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it was like having sex with a 12-year-old, and she wanted my wife to lie to the police about it, and my wife ain't gonna lie to the police. You know, so she.
Oh, wow.
So this is where all this. She got mad about it, and they're trying to do everything they can to hurt us at this point.
Oh, I see. Okay, so at the time though, on the 15th, when Candace went over there, they were cool. They were all right.
Right, exactly.
And then so she went to see the mom. I'm sorry, I don't know her first name. What's Hunter's mom's first name?
I can't remember.
All right.
Allie or
We'll just call her
Sherry.
Hunter's mom.
Sherry or Allie, I don't.
We'll just call her Hunter's mom.
Okay.
Okay, so she goes over to see Hunter's mom, and then she asks Hunter to go to the state park with them. Who was all with Candace? that you know.
Candace's mother.
Okay.
Summer, Wyatt and Waylon, and Wyatt, Waylon, Josie, the 3 boys. And
So all the boys were there too.
well, either that or the boys stayed here. You know, I'm really unclear on that for sure. I'm
Okay.
not sure.
I know it's been tossed around that the boys
Yeah.
weren't there. And everybody was like, why were the boys at home? And
Yeah.
she's taken this 15-year-old boy to the state park with Summer.
Right.
How old was True at that time? Suzette said.
Well, she's older than Hunter is, and Hunter was 15. So she had to be about 16, 17. Because she's like, what, 19, 20 now?
Yeah.
So this incident happened in 2019 when Don took him to Utah, right? Or no, 2020,
2020.
the summer of 2020. So I don't know. At that time, Hunter was 14 and True is 2 years older than Hunter. So about 16.
Yeah. And why didn't anybody report that to them? Or did they? Or is that why they sent the child to Utah?
Listen, everything has supposedly been reported and everything has supposedly been found unfounded. Okay? Because at no time had anything been founded and they allow those kids to continue to stay there. The state's kind of liable now. I don't see that anybody either actually reported anything or that anything that was reported was actually done. And yeah, I could so see something going on and okay, we're just going to move off to Utah and brush it under the rug.
I still wonder if they just wake up wanting to do this shit. How does this happen? It runs in the family, it runs in this bloodline.
Yeah, I'm unclear on that. I really don't know for sure.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you, being honest that you don't, that
Yeah,
you're
of
unclear.
course.
Okay, but he does go with Candace to the state park,
Yeah.
and Summer's there, and they swim and they fish or they do whatever, right?
Right.
Okay, so that's like a normal place they usually go to go swimming.
Yeah, it's real shallow over there. It's pretty safe.
Yeah, it looked like Summer when she was standing. It was like her waist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty safe there.
Hey,
Okay, so then she drops Hunter off at his house
Right.
that afternoon at like 2:30 or whatever the time,
Yeah.
2:30.
Picked up her prescription. That's why you see Summer asleep in the back of the truck there, because she's.
wait a minute. Didn't they pick up the prescription before they dropped H off? Because wasn't Summer asleep in the truck when they dropped H off?
Actually, when they picked up the prescription, didn't they go through the drive-through?
Yeah, Hunter was still in the car. Because Don called while they were sitting there.
Right. Was she asleep when they picked up the prescription? I remember they said she was asleep when they dropped Hunter off.
Now, in my recollection, Hunter said that she fell asleep, that she was still awake when they dropped her off, or she was falling asleep on the way to drop him off. But I don't know about y'all, but when I go swimming, I'm ready to go to sleep as soon as I get out of the pool.
Yes, Connie. Yes, you are correct.
Wow.
That's not the first time we've heard of something like that, though.
No. Good morning, Chrissy. Christy.
Yeah, but I don't believe shit Sherry says. That woman looks like.
Damn.
I don't believe
Yes,
a
and
word
that's what I
Sherry
wanted to
says.
ask
Like,
you
I
about.
believe that
That
woman is just a
picture.
habitual.
They're all gross.
So she's back there, and someone had put a side by side of her hands.
Yeah.
Did you see this on YouTube?
I heard something about it.
Yeah, I know
but
you've seen some of the stuff.
I didn't pay no attention to it, though.
Yeah, I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to the hand thing, but I did,
Yeah.
I looked at her in the back seat, and she's got like the couple gallons of milk. So I'm assuming they went shopping or went to the store
Yeah.
to get some groceries or, some milk. And she's kind of, just leaned against it. It looks to me like she's sleeping.
Yeah.
So did anybody ever figure out what kind of groceries they got besides the milk? Because I never saw any other bags in any other part of the vehicles.
I'll tell you what else they got besides the milk. Whatever else she could have put on her last WIC check. Nobody normally goes to the store and buys repeated gallons of milk unless they're cashing a WIC check. Where was she keeping all the milk? Why was she buying milk like that all at once?
Okay, so somebody asked them that. Who said that Donnie would drink like a gallon to 2 gallons a day. He even said he drank a lot of milk. So I don't know if that's true or not, but it's not necessarily saying a WIC check either because they said they didn't get no government help.
Good morning, Little Wing.
And when it WIC be government help?
I don't know.
Definitely.
And Candace took a picture of her sleeping.
Right.
Is that a picture or is that a TikTok video? Something
That's
like
a
that.
picture, I think.
Okay. So she takes this picture, and this is on the way back from swimming.
Yeah.
All right. So then Grandma, Summer, and Mom go home, and they're outside in the garden.
Yeah. They said they were planting flowers, but actually it was some kind of like cactus flower. Or
Oh,
something
okay.
like that.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever. They were tinkering around in the
Whatever it
yard,
was.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're outside, and then Summer's outside playing, and the boys were all inside, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then Summer says, I want to go inside with the boys.
Right.
So she goes in. Mom walks her like halfway to the house.
Yeah.
And she goes in.
watched her go in the door. Make sure she made it to the door.
Right, Christy. That was a TikTok video, not a picture. See, he doesn't know half of the story yet, evidently. He doesn't know half of the shit they've already spewed out their mouths. So I'm guesstimating that he's trying to figure it out as he goes.
Because if you think about it, he said that the boys were with them and the
Yeah.
boys were supposed to be with him.
Then he retracted it. And then they're at the hill. So where the hell was the boys actually at?
And then, yeah.
So
And
she
told the
actually
boys-
physically saw Summer walk
Yes.
through the door.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then Summer goes inside, and Mom stays outside with Grandma.
Yep.
Okay.
She helped her get her bracelet.
Wait. She told Chris M that she walked Summer into the house and then back to Grandis. She went back to Grandis.
I always heard she walked her to the door, watched her walk in, and told the boys to watch her.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that.
Place on her knee, and then about 2, 3, 4 minutes, who knows, come back in the house and she asked the boys, where's Summer? Well, she went down to play with her toys. So she hollered twice for her. She didn't answer, so she went down there looking for her, and we never seen her again. And
So
the
she
boys
had a
were-
toy, like her toys were.
He said we never seen her again, but you wasn't at home. And I got a question. If the TikTok video was at 12:21, what time did they pick up that prescription? Did anybody clarify a time on that?
I thought it was around 12:30, 1:45. Because they dropped Hunter back off at 2:30. And supposedly after they went to Walgreens, that's when they went to Food City and then dropped Hunter off.
Into the hippie house and all that?
No, the hippie house and that was before they went to the swimming. Because he had the tea at the swimming hole. Remember, he went off on down the trail to go drink it.
Dot like their flag.
So the hippie hole and where the hippie house and if anything else before Food City was just before they went home. They're not going to allow that milk and stuff to stay in the truck and get warm while they're swimming. So
Yeah, yeah, they do say we a lot. because they were all there. I believe that.
We're downstairs in your
Yeah,
basement.
Yeah, it was her and Waylon's room down there.
Oh,
And we had
okay.
the boys sleeping upstairs. And some of the boys have a bad habit of leaving that basement door unlocked, too.
Well, I'm sure they're probably up
Yeah.
and down since bedrooms are
Yeah.
down there. That's got to
Yeah.
be hard to keep it locked.
So if someone abducted her, we don't know if they come in the basement or if someone might have stepped outside and walked around the back of the house.
Okay,
You
so
know?
yeah, do you guys have dogs?
Yeah, but they don't know when. They bark at some things and don't bark at others.
I know how that goes. I've had dogs like
Yeah.
that too. What kind are they?
They're just, people, we've had a few good.
Okay, let's talk about the dogs real quick. Where'd all them damn dogs go?
They all ran down the hill to get whatever was laying at the bottom of the hill that was attracting them off of that property. The only way to get every dog to leave that hill is that somebody was down at the bottom feeding them.
Yeah, because
Hey, that was my theory. The only one that didn't go, was the mama dog because she was still with the puppies. And she was under the house, not outside. And I said that the other day. I said, what if somebody was feeding them? Because remember, Mama yelled up and she said, who's going to pay all that money for dog food? Hell, they ain't got me dog food. They could have went hunting. Had some raw meat down there for them. I don't know. This case just gets weirder and weirder every time you try to look into it. I feel like I don't know what I feel like anymore.
You're right, Christy.
Dogs, people steal those and dump off the ones they don't want. We've had several that were just severely old and could barely get around, and they just die. People just dump off dogs all the time there.
Aw, sometimes those are the best ones to get though, Don.
Yeah.
The ones that everybody else doesn't want.
Yeah.
Aw, that's sad. But
Yeah. So we have
do you
a bunch
think
of
so? You
dogs.
don't think the dogs would have like alerted?
Well, I've driven
If someone-
several times, and they don't even know I'm there. I've had to,
That's bullshit. They were barking at Chris Hill.
That's just Chris Evans
I walk in the
new.
door,
He was
there's-
new to
you
the
know.
property. Think about it. If my dogs know you, they're not really
Yeah.
going to bark. But if they don't know
My dog-
you, is when they're going to.
My dog.
Now, if they don't see you coming, if they don't see you, they'll bark. But like if you're at the door, if they can see you at the door, they're not going to bark. But if they don't, if they do see you and don't know who you are, they're going to raise holy hell, and you're not coming in this house.
We'll tell
So
Diesel
if
and
the
Monkey
dog,
that.
if she was took off the property, I feel like if the dogs knew the person, they may not have alerted anybody because they could have offered them something to keep them quiet. But if you look at, there's one video, I don't know if you guys all seen it. There is one video where she is swinging on the swing and you can see somebody standing in the bushes taking pictures. I don't know. I can't remember what video it was, but I was like, holy shit. Not AF. Somebody else did it. I think it was Evil Exist did a video on it. The boys didn't go outside though. The boys stayed in the house until they had to go look for Summer. And them boys, all they did was play on their game or play on YouTube or whatever it was. They only went outside when they were told to go outside.
But the dogs would have barked.
If it was a stranger, yeah. But I don't know. I really don't know. Like, The boys could have alerted Don, and that's what that phone call was about. The people, somebody going around there looking or trying to touch the kids or whatever. The boys could have called Don and told Don that there was somebody lurking around their house. And it wasn't that old man Billy or whatever. We just don't know everything.
No, that's why
And we'll never know.
That's why we're trying to figure it out.
I know, but we're never going to know. We're never going to figure it out. And we're never going to know.
Yeah, that's the same thing somebody else has done said too. That's why I snapped on them too.
What?
The only reason why you ain't never gonna know is because you don't want to know, is because you don't want to dig. Don't want to find answers. Bullshit. There's an answer to everything.
I'm saying we're not going to know until it's put out there. You know, even if we figure it out, we don't know it's true until we are told it's true.
Somebody could have drove up. It could have been an opportunity with someone seeing or seeing her. It could have been someone she knows.
I think it's fair to say that not all dogs are territorial
Oh,
and have that
wow.
demeanor about them. Okay.
Yeah.
What now?
What an asshole.
What now?
And the fucking title of his life.
Okay.
Fucking idiot.
What does it say? Since
it says, "Hey Moo Cow, fuck you. I don't know what that word is. Go ahead and call the cops."
We'll go
BYIGH. I'm glad you're doing this, so we ain't got to be over there.
That's why I said go save him before he goes to jail, because I'm not. I'm doing my live.
I'm staying here with you. Fuck that.
So I think it's fair to say that, you know, your dogs could have just looked at somebody if they walked up and walked in your house.
Yeah.
Yep. And you were telling me about like the road you live on is a dead end. Can you kind of describe how you did for me, like the traffic that comes in and out of there?
Yeah, there is a lot of drug traffic. People come in from all hours of the night, going down the road looking for pills or meth or whatever it is they're looking for. And we've caught them. My neighbors have caught them several times parked in our driveway, and they'll run them out. It's like,
We're talking about the same neighbor that he supposedly don't know, that he supposedly helped move and everything else, that he goes to work with her old man and everything else. The neighbor that he does not know.
You damn met somewhere else or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So that makes them mad, and they'll come by the house and burn rubber and raise all kind of heck and all this stuff. So we've had problems with them before, but lately we haven't had zero. We've had zero traffic there lately.
It's slowed down.
That's because all the police are down there.
Well, ever since summer, ever since that.
There's been nothing since then.
So so your road, is it? I mean, I just see like, you know, the clips I've seen on the news, and it looks like you live in the country.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so how many neighbors do you guys have?
Well, it's hard to see them, you know, with all the trees and everything, but we got neighbors, you know, all around us, really. I mean,
but you can't see them from your house.
I mean, we got John who lives in a trailer about 500 yards away. Our neighbor's about 250 yards away.
Everybody is really.
What name did he say?
Around us, really. I mean,
but you can't see them from your house.
I mean, we got John who lives in a trailer about come by the house and burn rubber and raise all kind of heck and all this stuff. So we've had problems with them before, but lately we haven't had zero. We've had zero traffic here lately.
It's slowed down. Well, ever since summer, ever since.
There's been nothing since then.
So so your road, is it? I mean, I just see like, the clips I've seen on the news, and it looks like you live in the country.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so how many neighbors do you guys have?
Well, it's hard to see them, with all the trees and everything, but we got neighbors, all around us, really. I mean,
but you can't see them from your house.
I mean, we got John who lives in a trailer about.
Who is John? That's the first time I've heard the name John. Where did he come from? And who the hell is he?
The only John I know associated with the case is John Pruitt, the detective.
Nope, I'm sorry. There's another John.
I said that I know of.
Okay, he has his own channel. I can't remember his name right now, or else I would so be giving out him a shout. But he is a truck driver. He's involved with searching for the missing right there in Rogersville. He came about searching for the missing after he had lost his best friend due to missing and then dying in the cold and whatnot. But before Cam and Allie ever came to the property, John had came and he was the very first one to ever film the dog trail.
Would his channel be named Uncle Will?
No. I have to go into one of the other accounts and pull up his channel name.
Isn't Uncle Will that guy that others Ryan updates?
Now, what did you say? Yeah, we're talking about the same. What'd you say, Jess?
I said I'm a member of his channel, but it's under a different account. I'll have to pull it out later and give it to you.
Okay. What did you say, Dip?
I said, isn't Uncle Will the one that follows Ryan Upchurch?
I don't know. I'm subscribed to too many. I don't know.
I think that's who Uncle Will is.
About 500 yards away.
John lived
Our
500
neighbor's
yards away.
about, 250 yards away.
Everybody is really
But
spread
these are
out.
but a lot of these guys are really good people.
Right. Is
They've
there?
they've never had an abduction off of Beach Creek before.
And I'm sure they've interviewed all the neighbors
Oh yeah.
and
yeah.
everything, and all the.
Mm,
There was
yes.
several sex offenders in the area. True, correct?
Yeah. They checked all those out and everything. Yeah. And we put a lot of pressure on the drug traffic, trying to get names of everybody who's been through there and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
so, and it's, as far as we can tell, it's none of them.
Right. Okay, so I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. So let's go back to the 15th. Because I really, and that's the thing I want to let everybody that's listening know is that I want to keep this about summer, and I know you want to keep this about
Right.
summer. And
Absolutely.
yeah, and I just want to get the, whatever you can clear up about that day is
Yeah.
awesome. So
Okay.
so Candace realizes, oh my gosh, summer's gone. She calls
Right.
you
She calls
freaking
me.
out.
Yes.
And what did
Yeah.
she say? I can't find her.
She says, I can't find Summer. I can't find Summer. I says, okay, hang up from me and call 911. So she did that. She had to go get her mom's phone because we live out of country. And so when she hung up, I called 911 and they transferred me to Hawkins County. And I threw the rest of my tools in the car and I beat all the police there. We were about 45 minutes away. I probably made it.
You
in
got
20
there
minutes.
first.
Yes.
And when you
Yeah.
got there, what was
I-
going on?
When I got home, I drove to the bottom property and drove all the way to the bottom of the creek. First thing, and I seen my sons out looking.
So why would he drive to the bottom? Instead of going straight to the top. He'll be all right, Suzette.
So he said he didn't, like when he first came up and he seen the law and stuff like that. And when he noticed the boys and Jody Sue searching, he went straight to the bottom lot to see if maybe she was down there playing. So when they say that she never left the property, they're bullshit, because she used to go down to that bottom part and play down there in the grass and stuff, because it's so pretty down there when it's fucking mowed. It is really pretty down there.
Was she supposed to be returned to that shed? That's just like I said the other day in my life.
I don't know. You know me, I don't believe that she was ever sold or anything like that. So that I'm not even going to answer.
Like I said in my live the other day.
We did our own search when I was there, not involved with any of the searches that had to do with Summer, because when I was there, it wasn't. They didn't have any searches planned when I was there. Sorry.
Everywhere, and my neighbor, and my heart dropped. I knew right then she was. I knew right then she was abducted. I knew it. And then when the cops started showing up, everything, I tried telling them that, but they weren't listening to me. And the whole roads got blocked up, driveways, everything got blocked up.
You couldn't even leave. You couldn't
leave, couldn't do nothing. And they weren't listening when I tried to tell them that she was abducted.
Were they honing in on you at that point?
So why would he know exactly where she was if he wasn't there? And why did I do that twice? Mama, think about it. Is there any proof? Because JBS said she heard her scream. She smells sounds and shapes and colors. But there's no proof she was home. Right. But from the swim hole all the way to H's house, there's proof of her being there. Right? There's no proof of her at home besides, well, the boys, they can't speak. There's no videos of them pulling up in the driveway like they were videoing on the way home. There's none of that. So from H's driveway to their house, did she ever make it home?
Well, remember, the video was accidental, because they were only she was only trying to get her one arm up the way she slept like Donnie, she said. So the video wasn't even supposed to be. It was supposed to be a picture. So we don't know shit. That's what I'm saying. In this case, we don't have any facts to nothing in this case other than she's still missing. And that's why it gets me so annoyed. Keep talking about it, because there's nothing changed. Everything is the same. Like, nothing is different.
Well, if we don't keep talking about it, then it's going to go to a cold case, and that's not what anybody wants.
No. I'm not saying don't talk about her, but like, keep her name out there, of course. But there's nothing new to talk about.
Okay.
In my opinion, because I don't know. I guess that depends on. I don't know. That's why on my channel I'm switching stuff up. We're not talking about Summer unless something new comes available. My channel is not about Don and Candace. I could care less what the fuck they do on a day-to-day basis. I've got new cases that we're going to start talking about on my channel.
That's why I do different shit on my channel.
Yeah, because there's other kids and other things that are going on besides trying to figure out what's going on with Summer. We don't even know who the hell's over the case anymore. Hawkins County says it's TBI. TBI says it's Hawkins County. They can't even get their shit straight. How are we supposed to get shit straight?
Well, I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing, so I don't care if they get together or not.
I just want this little girl found. That's it. Period.
Well, she ain't gonna be found unless everything's looked at.
The only way that she's going to be found is by somebody opening their fucking mouth and saying something.
That's why you put
Somebody
pressure.
that's directly involved.
That's why you put pressure.
Yeah, but look, 2 years you're putting pressure on these people. 2 years and nothing has come about it. How many more years do we have to keep pressuring them?
For the rest of our lives until she's found.
Well, I'm sorry, but my life doesn't revolve around Summer.
I'm the wrong person for you to ask him questions to, Dip.
No, I mean, you're fine asking questions too, because I like people to be fucking upfront. You know, gives you different perspective on shit.
Until somebody finds her, we're gonna put pressure until pressure and pressure and pressure. And it's not just on her; it's on all of them. Each one that we come across, each one that's not solved, each one that's not found.
But we're really not finding nothing out either, though. Even if we dig and and you dig like there ain't no damn tomorrow.
You're right, because I want the truth and I want fucking answers. I don't sit on my ass all the fucking time, just sometimes.
Mama, think about your walls. Come on now.
Okay. Like I said, there's answers to everything, and there's answers to this. If there's no evidence of any foul play, no evidence of abduction, no evidence of being taken, nothing, then that means she's still around. And until we find her alive or deceased, whatever the case may be, we're going to continue searching. And I mean, it's either everybody's on board or you jump ship. It don't matter, because I'm still going to do it. Till they come knocking on my door and shut me down and tell me I can't say not a damn thing else, I'm going to run my mouth and I'm going to find answers.
Well, I pray you do.
I mean, if that means we got to go down to 15 million rabbit holes, we finna jump down them bitches head first.
I don't know.
And it ain't just with Summer; it's with everyone.
That's different. Like, but it's just like, I mean, I just can't keep going over the same shit over and over again.
Well, I ain't been over this, so until I go over it, then if you
No,
come
we ain't over it, but we've heard a lot of the same shit that's being said. Now we've heard it, just not on this channel.
I haven't heard this, so I mean,
I haven't heard it on this channel, but I've heard basically the same shit for the last 2 years.
okay, we'll put some earplugs in.
No, ma'am.
I love you. Put some earplugs in, because I'm gonna listen to it, and
Well,
we gonna.
I'm here. Obviously, I'm
Point.
listening with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Search it and me and my wife and searching the area and started going right on.
Whoa, excuse me. My presence is still here.
She was floating in the back.
If you think I would give up my mama for him, I don't like pandas like that.
Oh, shit.
But just like Don said, Evil, you know what I mean? Like he said, this is bigger and goes further than any of us could think of.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So, I mean,
And it takes more than just one little county, one little section to stop it.
it kind of worries me about how fucking far it goes, to be truthful.
Well, if you're worried and you're scared, you better jump ship because shit gets deep and shit like this.
I don't know. When I signed up to do this, I signed up to talk about the case and to bring it to light and keep the names out there. I did not sign up to dig into their past and their people, but I listen to everybody else because everybody else has a difference of opinion. Everybody else has a difference of outlook on it. I mean, everybody's going to do their own thing on their own channel. So, I mean, of course, if you're being another creator, you're going to watch what other people do. You're going to watch and listen to what other people have to say and put out there. No, I don't think so, Little Wing. Ain't shit happen in 2 years. Just saying.
Exactly, Evil. The world is watching, so they have no choice but to figure it out.
Yeah, I've always, in the beginning, I thought, I was like, what if this started out to be like something that they figured it wasn't going to go beyond their little town or their little newspapers or something. And then when it got so big, they were like, God bless, what the hell are we supposed to do now? You know, because what if it was that they were just hiding her for a little bit, and then, you know, after a few months, they bring her back around to their law and be like, look, she came back, we found her, but they can't do that shit now because it is so it's a well-known case. It's still ongoing and very, very much in the public eye. Could that be a possibility?
There's 1,000,001 possibilities. But it takes people from all aspects of life and all aspects of the world to figure shit out.
But the LE there, when Evil entered, the LE there hides so much shit. Look at the sheriff's son. I mean, come on. I've never in my life ever heard of somebody getting a 20-year sentence only having to serve 1 year. And I don't even think he served that whole year. And now he's out on unsupervised probation. What kind of shit is that? That's bullshit. Like, there is more to this case. And I believe, I don't care what anybody else says, I believe Ronnie Lawson has a lot to do with it. More than just being over the case or investigating the case. He is in it personally. Just like he was involved personally with Carly Trent.
Well, like they used to say in the old days, money talks and bullshit walks, and guess what? It's election time again.
And ain't nobody gonna run against him.
No, everybody's scared of him. Everybody ain't got enough money.
I was gonna say, for some reason why these people are really, really scared to run against him. The only thing that changes in that damn town is the constable. Constable and the mayor. Because the mayor only served the last mayor, when Summer went missing, the mayor that was mayor then, he only served for 1 term and gave up. Come on. Yeah, they did do a good job on that tree. It was nice. Considering it's right there by the billboard too. They did a really good job on it this year. And at least it's inside, so it can't get ruined.
Who's retiring? Lawson?
Oh, yeah, right. I believe that when I say that.
Yes, he is. There was an announcement last month that Ronnie Lawson was retiring and not going for an re-election.
Who said that? Him?
Yeah.
Well,
it's on the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office website and everything.
I will believe it when it happens. Like, people can say what the fuck they want to say, but I don't know. I have a feeling like that man. Okay, and if he is, then why is he all of a sudden? Why are you stepping down all of a sudden?
Because the dirty deed is done. The dominoes are falling on him.
Let me find out he just stayed in office long enough to get his son out of fucking shit. Because that's what it's seeming like right now.
A lot of them going to end up in the penitentiary.
And Ronnie Lawson belongs right there too. Fuck
So
me.
it must have all like happened so fast for you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I cut you off. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I just have so many questions running through my head just
Yeah.
of everything that I've read and seen.
Yeah.
So you get home and it's just probably utter chaos.
It really was.
And then everything just the authorities come in and it's just boom, they're all in your house. So they start searching your house immediately and they're in there like CSI style.
Well, they come in, I think the next day, CSI, collecting all sorts of evidence and stuff, tearing the house apart.
Wait. Why did they wait the next day to come in? A forensic team is supposed to have been there when shit like this occurs, right? They call them in off the top. Am I right or wrong?
I don't believe that shit.
I want to ask Andrew how did he arrange for the pickup of H before the first 24 hours of Summer being missing across multiple states. Then for them to post this info on their Facebook group on 6/16/21. How? Ghost. It took a long to get to TBI Forensics. Yeah, it did. Why? Oh. At first, they thought she was lost when they couldn't find her, and Candace dodged them. Investigation shifted. Oh, shit, I'm touching buttons at the bottom.
And for stuff, and everything, like a criminal investigation, which, that's fine. That's fine, they're going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. They bagged up a lot of her clothes. I think the second or third day they started bagging up all her clothes and anything, all kind of stuff.
So sad. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's just part of it,
Yeah, but it shouldn't be anything that ever happens to
One
any.
of the parts that was really eerie to me is one of the officers said that there was a yellow car 4-door that was just flying out of the area that he passed, and he said he couldn't turn around because he had to go to call.
So a yellow car. Whose yellow car? Anybody know about this yellow car? I heard about the yellow SUV type shit that was supposed to be what's his name's?
I think that's the yellow
was
car
getting
they're
called to
talking
your-
about.
Huh?
I think that is the yellow car, the yellow vehicle they're talking about. It's the yellow SUV.
Okay. Did you get that message?
What?
There's a message.
I can't look at anything or else it boots me completely out of Restream.
Oh. Andrew wants his
What?
Andrew wants to be unblocked.
What do you mean Andrew wants to be unblocked?
He sent me a message.
Unblocked on what?
Huh?
What?
Andrew's unblocked his account.
I don't have Andrew blocked on anything.
I didn't think we did.
And I can't unblock him.
Why does he want to come under his troll account?
I don't ask him.
I know, but they're not going over it. When
Who
he
was
has
the
something,
12?
talking about something different.
What, Dippy? What? Dippy, what'd you say? Well, Andrew, I don't know how to unblock it, dude. Come in under yours.
House for a
Right,
missing.
So he couldn't turn around and go after this person, and she could have very well been in that vehicle
Holy smokes!
because he was really flying.
So he made
Yep.
mention of that. So that
Yes.
could
To
possibly be.
another officer, and
Wow.
I overheard it or whatever, and that just has been haunting me ever since. Big yellow four-door car or some sort. I don't know.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you live on a dirt road or is it paved?
Well, no, our driveway is dirt up our driveway with a. We have it goes around the house, you know.
Oh yeah, because you guys are set back from the
Yeah,
road.
Ben Hill Road is paved, but it's a dead end road.
Okay, I got a
Yeah, our driveway
question.
is dirt.
Dot said something. Where did it go? Could it be the Marcus guy who was said to be on that hill? Are you talking about Chris Marcos? Chris Marcos, Grandis's cousin, who is from Wisconsin but using the Ben Hill address and as an RSO. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, would that be?
Yep, that would be.
That would be him. Let me see what this boy's talking about.
And yep, I believe that it was Chris that owned the other vehicle that looked like Dudley's.
I'm not going to say, but I know.
There are so many similarities in this case, right down to the vehicles. They all have the same name, they all have the same car.
It's actually crazy.
Just maybe, Connie, that the cops know so much more, and what they're breaking with Summers' case is going to be bigger than Epstein Island.
I'm letting you answer questions real quick. I am not seeing it, Andrew. You're going to have to figure it out. I done went to where you told me to. Anyway.
So did this cop say anything about like whereabouts the car was?
It was headed down Beach Creek Road towards Rogersville, I believe.
And that's pretty close to your place.
Well,
Or not?
Beach Creek Road's a pretty long road. But I'd say, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, would it have been like 10 minutes or, I mean.
Yeah, I don't know for sure on that, where it was at.
Oh, where it was at on that road.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know.
insane. Have you asked
Yeah.
them about that again?
No, we're not talking.
They're not giving you any info.
And if you try to talk to one of them guys, usually it's like, well, I'm just a little guy. They don't tell me no. They're all
Yeah.
tight-lipped about everything.
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
have
well,
to be. They have to
get
be, and I
that.
get it too.
Yeah,
But for
right.
you, it's got to be super frustrating
Yeah, for sure.
to not know if they know anything, and they can't
Yeah.
share it with you, you know.
Right.
So they immediately start this massive search, like immediately. It was like because of you guys live in the mountains. It's
Yeah, it was kind of cold that night, so they were concerned about it being up there by itself.
oh yeah.
Which I understand, and I thought at the time, well, maybe maybe somebody abducted her and took her off in the woods. You know, so yeah, we had to search. You know.
So automatically, he talks about the woods, like abducted her and took her out in the woods. Why? It's first the essay and then automatic woods.
I think we'll get into the essay in the woods at a different live. Plenty more yet to come.
Yeah, that would be like the first thing you would think is that either someone took her out there or she wandered off.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she wanted to, but yeah, somebody could have been on foot too. You know, that's a
Correct.
possibility.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible at this point.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's why I want to keep the focus on Summer,
Right.
you know, and off of the rumors about you and your wife and, you know, whatever past you have in your past has nothing to do with why we're here right now.
Right.
You know, and I want you to know you have a lot of support behind you.
I appreciate everybody too.
Yeah, and I want to give you an opportunity to address everyone who's given you so much support and made you feel, you know, better.
Just thank you very much. It really helps a lot when there's so much negativity. You know, I get that kind word here and there that just, you know, that's awesome. And it really is. It helps a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
You need that. You need to know that people are behind you.
yeah.
Because you gotta feel pretty alone. But you have your church family, correct? Everyone in your church
Yes.
is backing you up and they're
Yeah.
supporting you.
Yeah, they were alive. You know, they have cameras for the church, but they had to cut that off. I'm going to try to encourage them just to go ahead. I think we're hopefully okay now that we can go back to live because it's important, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Let's see. Okay. So Grandma, that's Candace's mother.
Right.
Does she live with y'all?
She's got a little trailer. We pulled up there for her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
It's like the mother-in-law suite there at the Wells.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so she lives there on the property with you guys.
Yes.
And everyone wants to know why Grandma hasn't spoken out.
Well, because of all the negative media stuff that's happening in this case is what she went through with her daughter when she came up missing 11 years ago.
So
And
this
it's the same
is
thing.
this is probably very triggering and
Yes.
for her.
Yeah, she's already lost one daughter. Now she's lost her granddaughter the same exact way, except for
The same exact way. That ain't how Rose disappeared, is it?
I didn't hear any of that.
What?
go back to live because it's important, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, so Grandma, that's Candace's mother.
Right.
Does she live with y'all?
She's got a little trailer. We pulled up there for her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But,
It's like the mother-in-law suite there at the Wells.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so she lives there on the property with you guys.
Yes.
And everyone wants to know why Grandma hasn't spoken out.
Well, because of all the negative media stuff that's happening in this case is what she went through with her daughter when she came up missing 11 years ago.
So
And it's the same thing.
this is
Oh shit.
probably very triggering and
Yes.
for her.
Yeah, she's already lost one daughter, and now she lost her granddaughter the same exact way. Except for this was in Wisconsin.
Make that make sense. Hey, little Dev. How the hell did that ain't how that went, is it? I don't believe that's what I read in them reports. On Rose?
Can you replay that?
Okay. Okay, so Grandma, that's Candace's mother.
Right.
Does she live with y'all?
She's got a little trailer. We pulled up there for her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But,
It's like the mother-in-law suite there at the Wells.
25 Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so she lives there on the property with you guys.
Yes.
And everyone wants to know why Grandma hasn't spoken out.
Well, because of all the negative media stuff that is happening in this case is what she went through with her daughter when she came up missing 11 years ago.
So
And it's the same thing.
this is probably very triggering and
Yes.
for her.
Yes, Grim. We see your comments, babe.
Now she's already lost one daughter, now she's lost her granddaughter the same exact way. Except for
How?
Well, if she lost her daughter and her granddaughter the same exact way and she's the only common denominator, does that mean she did something?
He says the only difference is in she's in Wisconsin. Listen.
happening in this
Y'all
case
listen. Y'all listen. Listen. That's why I put the closed caption up there.
is what she went through with her daughter when she came up missing 11 years ago.
So
And it's the same thing.
this is probably very triggering and
Yes.
for her.
Yeah, she's already lost one daughter, now she's lost her granddaughter the same exact way. Except for this was in Wisconsin.
Except this was in Wisconsin. The same exact way. Well, we know from the reports that Rose supposedly went somewhere, and that's how she come up gone. They found the car. So how is this the same exact way? That means grandma was there too.
I'm still here listening, but I'm trying to find out where if they put the premiere out for tonight for today.
Okay.
That is just I have no words.
Right. Yeah. So this is a serious problem in our country. I mean, I guess
Bro, it's a serious problem within your family, not the country. The family to start with.
Mexico's probably worse with this issue, but it shouldn't happen in the United States. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the statistics that you told me you looked up are scary.
Yeah. Yeah. 15 abductions since Summer's been missing and 250
42, sir.
since 2020 in the Tri-Cities area in eastern Tennessee.
One is too many, but yeah, I
Yeah.
mean
You know?
it is. And you know, I just want you to know that all of us are behind you guys and
Right, Gigi.
Summer.
Appreciate
And
that. For
Summer.
sure.
I'm trying to think if I had another question for you.
I just wish there was a way we could pull together or convince the military or something to convince in and try to find all these kids.
I know it.
Crazy.
I know it.
That's all I'm already trying.
I talked to a lady that lives in Texas that runs like a human trafficking group where they rescue these girls.
Really?
They're part of like a sting, and then they get these girls and get them back and take them to the doctor and try to find their families. It's crazy, and the stories is heartbreaking.
Wow.
It doesn't even sound like something that could happen in America, but it does.
Yeah. Yeah. Crime's getting worse for sure in so many ways. And so, drugs, meth, and just keeps coming across the border like nothing. But, in the open borders, I don't know for sure, but when I went to Mexico, they didn't even check you.
So they didn't check him when he went to Mexico?
to Mexico. You know,
Right.
coming back, yeah, but going across to Mexico, they didn't check you at all. I don't even see why they stop anybody from going across the border. The people, they'll stop you from swimming across the Rio Grande, but you go swimming the Rio Grande to Mexico, they don't have no reason to stop you for that.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you take a bunch of kids and swim across that river, and them kids are gone.
I know. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting.
It is. It really
Because our
is.
children are our innocence, you know.
Yeah. I just
Um,
wish the military would step in somehow. It's just.
How's this in today?
Yep, this was his very first ever YouTube interview before he was ever even on Voices Behind the Wall.
So how would he? How long that man been on the internet? How would he know about the waters in Mexico? Because I
John
just
Wells.
yeah.
After this, he was on
He went
Voices
to
Behind the
Mexico
Wall.
for 2 weeks. His sister Sonia had to go get him.
What was his reason?
That I don't know. He
And we-
flipped out and went on a binge, I guess.
And when did it go?
I think it was right after the boys got checked.
So who does he know in Mexico?
I could find out. Why does anybody go to Mexico?
Well, there's many of I can think 3 reasons right now from being on YouTube. What I've learned. Does him and Sonia share the same mom and dad?
Yeah, they're real. They're blood. They got the same parents. And I think he has his sister. He has one other sister that has the same mom and dad.
So did he go? So he just randomly pulls a Mexico trip out of his ass after the fact. The summer comes up gone, not before, right?
Huh? I'm sorry, I was watching the dog. What'd you say?
I said. So he just decides to pull a trip out of his ass to go to Mexico after summer comes up gone, but he doesn't know anybody in Mexico, right? So what the hell?
I don't know if he does know anybody in Mexico. This man has friends in all types of places, obviously. And you know what's bad about it is Mexico is like one of the top trafficking spots. Like they prepare their daughters at 12 years old for marriage and having kids.
Couldn't be me. Wouldn't be me.
I know people in Mexico, but that's only because my sister-in-law married 2 Mexicans. Sorry, I don't know much, but
I know people in Mexico too. New Mexico. But it
New
ain't
Mexico is nothing.
But it ain't involved no damn ring.
The New Mexico don't count. That's not Mexico. That's,
Everything counts.
no,
Everything
Mexico.
counts.
Mexico is Mexico. That's a country. New Mexico is a state. I love you, Mama.
Y'all going too fast on here. David, there's a question for you.
What?
Mama Mac. Well, good morning, Mama Mac. Mama Mac says, I'm way behind. Why is Andrew saying he didn't meet Little Summer now? I don't believe it.
Why is that a question for me?
I don't know.
I have no flipping clue.
Exactly, Birdie.
That man has said so much shit that's flip flop since day one. I don't know what the hell's true.
Andrew says he didn't meet Summer because it was technically fall.
I'm gonna go back to this video. We don't know why Andrew's over there lying. We don't know. We ain't been over there yet.
Leave the kitty alone.
Do what?
This dog won't leave the kitty alone. Do you realize a cat is a cat, not a dog? You cannot do nothing to it.
Listen, if I wasn't so tied up and devoted to Mama and her live right now, I'd be over at Andrew's hopping panel saying, "Tell me lies, tell me lies, tell me sweet, sweet little lies."
Oh, my Jesus. The sad part is, I guarantee you, the people that's over there, they know he's lying, and I don't even get it. Why there's, I don't know. Entertainment, I guess. Entertainment. Fuck, who knows?
Entertainment. I can hook y'all up with my OnlyFans. There's a whole bunch of nothing to see there because I'm Ghost.
You're gonna pay $29.99 to see some air.
Hey, but it's hot air.
Oh no, they already pay that one. The membership's over yonder. See, y'all need to stop. Y'all gonna get me. No, okay. Let's do our live, then we'll go play on Andrew, okay? Because we know he's still gonna be live. If he don't, he's gonna shut his live off because I said something. We know this. He likes to rebuttal us.
The higher ups or anything.
So, has anybody figured out all these names of these higher ups and these lower ups that these people keep talking about that they have no freaking name for, that they're so scared of? Anybody got a list of names? Because I got questions. I got a list of questions for all these people.
I feel like Trump might do something about it if he was in office.
Holy shit, he brought Trump into that. Did y'all hear him? I feel like Trump might do something about it if he was in office.
I call bullshit.
I call bullshit on Don a lot. His story don't add up. He's not a good liar.
Yeah, oh boy, that's gonna start some
Bullshit.
controversy there.
Well,
We
yeah,
start-
sure.
But shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
No, you're absolutely fine. You're absolutely fine. That's what
Can I
happens when I start
interrupt?
reading the live chat. I can't
Mama.
read that and
Hey, I'm going to be in the background just listening, but I'm walking out my house.
Okay.
talk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I bet.
It's too much. But I wanted to ask about the boys. How I know you've got them out swimming today and
Yeah,
trying to keep
yeah.
things as normal as possible. What are their ages? And
13, how old are you? What? 11, and how old's Waylon? 9. I'm not
wow.
forgetting on birthdays. So.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So how are they holding up? And what
They're
are they?
doing okay. Let them stop a minute and think about summer. You know, we're upset about that, but they can go a lot further, longer than I can without thinking about it. But you know, they seem to be doing fine, especially the youngest one.
I mean, are they? Yeah, and they didn't hear anything. So that was another question. When Candace went inside, I'm sure she went to the boys and said, "Where's Summer?" And they said
Yeah.
she's playing downstairs. Did I'm sure the boys were interviewed by police and all that.
Yep, they took them to specialists because you can't just interview kids. So
Right.
They had to take them clear to some specialist somewhere to be interviewed. You know?
Right.
You have to do it a certain way. You know?
Right, right. And I just want to make note that the boys are in yours and Candace's custody at your home
Yeah.
right
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Unless the threats continue and get worse. Yeah.
The threats, what do you mean?
There's been lots of threats, so people are going to come up here and going to beat the truth out of us
What?
and all kind of other stuff. And we've had people come up one night with flashlights, and we had to call the police. And I don't know, just stuff like that. Stuff that people put on.
What are the police doing about those type of things?
The FBI warned them on Facebook that something I can't remember, but all this. I don't remember. But there's one guy. He said he was being real threatening to me, and I said, "Well, I'll make sure I let the FBI know about what you're saying. I told him if you don't stop, I'm going to the FBI. Give him that chance."
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't heard nothing since. So.
You're really, really, really fair to considering the situation.
So why are they so scared? Hell, they threaten everybody. They decide they want to pull guns on LEs. I mean, not LEs, on CPS and other people. Why the hell are they scared of other people? How you do that? Yeah, he asked Candace the kids' age. But how's he gonna be scared of people when they want to throw guns and all kinds of shit out there at folks?
I can't say nothing on him
Situation you're
asking ages. I have to ask ages too sometimes.
But how they just scary people now? How they scare everybody now?
I think it's because it's more than
Fair.
one.
So do you feel
More than one?
Not one-on-one. There's more than one.
Thank you, Suzette, for lighting up the chat.
like the authorities are
Go sit back. She's back. She's back again.
protecting you guys from that kind of stuff? Like they're I don't know how I want to word it, not protecting you, but like if you have something like that happen, do you feel like they're taking you serious?
Oh yeah, I think they are.
You feel respected by them?
Yeah, they've been, the FBI and all of them has been really great, to be honest with you. There's been a couple guys that them police that probably think that I'm guilty somehow, or they've been, I don't know, I just get bad vibes from them. But they've been professional, and some of them's been really, really cool. Really cool.
Right. I mean, there's always bad seeds in every bunch,
Absolutely.
But I mean, just for the most part, you feel like
Yeah,
everything's going like it should be.
Yeah, they've been more than really good to us, yes. And I've probably been unfair because I've said some bad things because I'm upset, just like everybody in the
Sure.
everyone's upset. I've said bad things that I don't really mean,
Sure.
just because I'm frustrated,
Understandable.
Yeah.
Don, your little girl's missing. I mean, you get a free pass to be an ass every now and then, okay?
Okay.
He has been an ass ever since.
You really do. You really do. And I want to go back to just real quick, I'm going to let you go in just a minute because I know you're busy with your family. But I just wanted to ask about the polygraphs because we didn't talk about that yet.
Right.
So you and Candace both took polygraphs. Just one?
Yeah. Well, I hadn't slept for like 2 days, couldn't sleep. And so when I got around to doing my polygraph, which I agreed to do, I kept falling asleep, so they told me go home, get some sleep. So I went home and I tried to my best to get sleep.
Yeah.
So the next day I took it and passed. And then they got Candace in there and her nerves and everything so bad, she just couldn't do it at all. So they gave her like 4 or 5 days to come back and do her polygraph test, and she passed.
So you guys you had to come back because you weren't feeling well, you were falling asleep. Obviously, they're not going to get an accurate result. So I wouldn't really call that you completed one. You really completed just one, not two.
Well, I couldn't complete the one.
Right.
So I completed the second one. Yes.
So you were nodding off during it because you were.
Right. Yes, that's right.
So people have said that she failed one, that Candace failed one, and then took a second.
No, it's just that she couldn't. She didn't fail it. She just couldn't do it. She's just so upset.
Yeah.
Some of them question.
So did she ever do a damn polygraph? I mean, I know in some states they're admissible, but did she ever do a polygraph?
Yes, she did. She did take one. It was like a couple later.
Okay.
What that they ask you just brings back, the first if you can get Summer off your mind for just 2 seconds, which is impossible, but some questions, bring it all back and you lose it.
Yeah, yeah,
Would you hurt? Have you done something with your little girl, or what? Just questions. They have to ask. Did you hurt your little girl or whatever? But
yeah.
I don't.
Well, I mean, did you? You admitted to hurting your sisters. You admitted to taking showers with Summer and the boys. You admitted to all that. So yeah, we're gonna ask.
So you guys both were told that you passed them.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah. No problem.
And the investigators have come back a few times, you said, to search the house.
Yes.
And took some of Summer's things. One last question for you
Okay.
before I let you go.
Right.
Do you think that Summer would have gone off with someone willingly? Just being innocent, social little Summer?
I don't know now if maybe if some of our church members, some of them, like, yes.
And took some of Summer.
I asked him the same question.
So who in the church?
Said that she failed one, that Candace failed one and then took a second.
No, it's just that she couldn't. She didn't fail it. She just couldn't do it. She's just so upset.
Yeah.
Some of the questions, that they ask you, just brings back, first, if you can get Summer off your mind for just 2 seconds, which is impossible, but some questions, bring it all back and you lose it.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you hurt? Have you done something with your little girl, or what? Just questions, they have to ask. Did you hurt your little girl or whatever? But
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you guys both were told that you passed them.
Yes.
Okay. Thank
It's coming up, so let me slow it. There's a method to my madness because I want to hear all this shit. It's like a soap opera, man. I want to get to the bottom of it.
you for clarifying that.
Yeah, no problem.
And they have, and the investigators have come back a few times, you said, to search the house.
Yes.
And took some of Summer's things. One last
DW is not no damn victim. He's a victim of his own insanity.
question for you
Okay.
before I let you go.
Right.
Do you think that Summer would have gone off with someone willing?
Hold on. I know one creator said that they didn't know CW was even pregnant. Just one day showed up with a baby. Strange to me. What year was she fixed? Does anybody know that? Then we got a clarification that she was fixed.
Just being innocent, social
I
little
don't know.
Summer?
I don't know now if maybe if some of our church members,
Maybe it's some of our church members or some of them. Okay, so who in the church would have taken her? Well, I can think of 3.
of them, like, she might go up to them and say hi because she loves them so much, but I know they would never.
Yeah, I think any
Oh,
child has an innocence about them. And that's why, this back in the 80s when I was growing up, it was, can you help me find my puppy?
Yeah.
Because no innocent little child is going to say no.
Right.
No, and
that's possible. I don't know. Anything's possible. Words like that, puppy and stuff. Yeah.
These people that want to take children, they use all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, is it possible that Summer came back outside and no one saw? Is your house layout?
I had to cheer myself up with a little song and a dance that I picture Mama Bear doing to.
Like,
It's possible she come out the back door and, because she liked to play behind the house.
Okay. I got a question. Okay, they reported Summer missing. Wearing what? The gray. Man, I can't even get it right now. When did she change clothes out of the jogging suit that Candace had? Because nobody's seen her pictures that she even changed clothes. Because the last picture that anybody has is the one that we know of, is the one with the not the swimsuit, but the little pink jumper thing. I mean, they don't even know what she was wearing.
House there, we planted some roses. Her and Summer and her mother planted some roses there and some other flowers, and she liked to just play right there, especially when it's cooler out, because the sun always shines right there really good. But she loved to be outside, and there's many times we'd be in the house, and I'd say, "You guys left Summer outside alone. Go get her."
What's your question? Where'd you go, Ghost? You dropped on me. What's your question? They claim the watering hole, but then why need the pillow to sit on? Right. Of course, it was never in the timeline until people kept asking. You're right. You're right. They changed her into the swimsuit, then supposed to have changed her into the tracksuit. But when was she changed at home into what she was wearing when reported missing? Gray shorts, pink top. Exactly. When was she changed into that? Because there's no pictures of that I've seen besides the that people's made. And none of the pictures Candace has posted or Dawn has posted. I have not seen not one of their pictures that have her wearing what they described. They invented it as well as they went along into a scam that went sideways, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, he thinks he's the victim playing the role of every time a hole. No timeline of that either. You're right.
right,
Because she didn't want to be inside. She
right.
wanted to be out.
But how can he blame the boys for letting her outside when she's 5 years old and, under when she likes to play? And they're both in the house. You can't blame the boys for not watching her. That's y'all's responsibility. That's your child, not theirs.
Outside.
She just loved to be outside playing.
Yeah, and that's what kills me, because if she's locked away somewhere and she can't be outside and play and all this stuff, and the fright and the trauma, just just the thought of all that just kills me. It really does.
Bro, you were thinking that the very first interview that something bad had done happened to her. So that automatically told us, the nation, that y'all did something or something horribly wrong happened and that y'all know about it. Your words mean everything in how you word them.
You know,
Yeah,
when I get alone, them thoughts come to me more and more.
I can imagine. I mean, well, our
Ghost, maybe Andrew can find out.
thoughts are all with you and
I
the
appreciate
rest of
it.
your family. And you know, if you ever want to speak out and clear anything that in the future, you know, you have an open door here, and I just want to thank you.
I
And
thank
we
you,
are praying for Summer's safe
and I appreciate
return.
all them prayers, and I just hope God answers them soon, you know, in his time. But
For
yeah,
sure,
thank you.
for sure. Go
Thank you
enjoy
very
those
much.
boys, Don.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Thanks.
Okay, alrighty.
All right. Bye bye. All right, guys. I hope that I covered a lot of.
Wow. That was a lot. So, yeah, it does seem like 2 different days. I have DW Jr. in a picture with blonde hair. You've seen it? Gray pants and pink shirt, I think. I don't know. Yeah, see, but they tell us that it's the last picture that she was known, last seen was in that jogging suit thing. Yeah, I think it was all a story too. Cover up. Yep. Just saying by why doesn't LE say the milk jug video is the last video of Summer? Don't know. Don't know. No, LE says the swim hole is the last picture. Yeah, but the swim hole's not the picture, it's a video. They're both videos, ain't they? I mean, it truly makes no sense. They probably didn't. They probably didn't. Same thing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Do we have a pin message? Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to pin that. Who was that was in the let me see if I can pull it up. I don't want to get struck. Because I've asked who that was too that was waving. I know what Evil has going. Hate to see it. I'm gonna play one of the When Evil Exists, one of her videos real quick of the swimming hole. Y'all give all credits to When Evil Andrew. Sorry. As soon as it gets up there. And then we're gonna finish this little live. So
That little girl was
all credits to When Evil Entered. Love her videos.
last seen wearing gray pants and a pink shirt, and she might be barefoot.
I'm still walking this road on my knees, they are ever so weak. I never thanked you for putting your faith on a bum like me, yeah. And wherever you are, I think it's here you were meant to be. Baby, we're children of summer. We're meant to be free.
Autumn is asking you. You happened to mention a video that you had seen of Candace showing the summer and the boys were swimming.
Yes.
Do you know, was that all of her boys, or was that the young boy we were talking about?
The video I saw was of Summer and her three brothers, but not the other young man.
Has anybody ever seen that other video? I've never seen the one with her and her three brothers.
Was it from that day or from a totally separate time that you'd seen that video?
That's that video that she showed me was the day she showed me that.
Let me see.
That day that Summer
I'm trying to find it.
witnessed.
Let her turn.
Okay. Did she say it was taken that day or it was taken a different day?
Yes, ma'am. It was taken that day because
Okay.
they had gone out there swimming.
Okay. Autumn is asking you. You happened to mention a video that you had seen of Candace showing the summer and the boys were swimming.
Yes.
Do you know, was that all of her boys, or was that the young boy we were talking about?
The video I saw was of Summer and her three brothers.
Emergency dispatch.
Say, here's the milk. There ain't no other groceries in there. Where the hell was the groceries? There ain't none in the bag.
That was David. So he says that he's seen a video of the boys in the water with Summer from the day she went missing. I find that odd. Play the call between Ernie and Dawn. I can probably upload that. I think I have it on this. I think it's going to be coming up, actually. You don't believe a thing Dotson says either. Not me either.
Yeah.
The night Summer Wells disappeared. Take a listen.
From 110, Ben Hill Road off of Beach Street. Should be the first residence on your ride. Reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk. Came home, now they can't find her. They've been yelling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes now.
Again, audio from police scanner traffic that evening. Dispatchers referenced Summer Wells as a 4-year-old. We now heard that correction the following day that in fact she is 5 years old.
Just, I mean, there's nothing in necessary general fashion or anything that come up within the case for that to happen. It seemed like there was just some confusion going on.
Okay, this is a call with the guy from Churchill Rescue. I want y'all to pay close attention. I don't know if I never heard this or I missed this from the beginning. Did any of you guys know that they had an issue with EquiSearch? Pay close attention.
From the day we scale back, yes, if some search, if the sheriff's department or somebody needs a search performed, that would be done through our agency due to it being our primary coverage area. But these additional agencies want to come back in, with it still being active investigation, with it all being private land over there. But it being, there's no public land, it's all private. With those things being done, we felt as an agency that it would be better for any other searchers that want to come in and search agency-wise, not private, strictly like equal searches that come in and all that. Yeah. Those to go through the sheriff's department. Okay. All right. And that's all that was because it still seems the interpretation was that I was still instant command status of search operations for the case. Okay. And that's true and untrue at the same time. It's kind of spot lines. We're not actually over there as we were the first 13 days. That I guess that's the title of instant commander's kind of out. Other than somewhere to come up, it would go through me. I would orchestrate that to be performed. So I guess maybe one way of looking at it is you're the instant commander if the sheriff calls you back out.
That's crazy. Hold on. And the boys talked in public when Summer first went missing, and sorry, but we all know because it was on the news. No, they didn't. What is crazy, DW just said in a video, said that they were planting roses, which is rose or cactuses. Yep. I don't know where y'all got that from, but they never talked to anyone. All media is brought and paid for. Oh, bought and paid for. Stuff claimed on YouTube by a chatter is not the boys saying anything. The Otis one was on camera with Dawn in the beginning. Are you literally trying to say the boys were never on the news? You might want to go fact check yourself, she says. Agree, Annette. A lot of fake news out there on the internet. I have watched this from day 2, and the boys have never said anything publicly. The police would never allow it. He was, but said nothing. Oh, wow. Video of them, but never spoke. I thought he said sorry in that interview. Never spoke, so who knows on the news, then with Dawn and spoke. We have no idea what the boys told police. Don said he said that. Okay, so which one do we need to be looking for? The interview with Dawn? to go over? Let me get through this. I don't like ads. Ads drive me crazy. The noise from them. Okay, so we're going to give credits to the news crew on this one. To WVLT News. I just pulled this up.
Center of that Amber Alert says he believes someone abducted his daughter. Tonight, the TBI is weighing in on that theory as the search for Summer Wells stretches into its 4th day.
Crews still contending with the rough terrain in Hawkins County, leaving search teams exhausted, trying to scour about 1,000 acres of land, looking for that 5-year-old.
Well, Summer Wells was reported missing from the Beach Creek area of Hawkins County on Tuesday. Her father, Don Wells, says he thinks Summer was abducted.
She wanted to go downstairs and play with her toys, so when her mother come in, she says, "Where's Summer?" She went down in the basement, but she didn't answer, so she went down there and she was gone.
Investigators say they've received close to 100 tips, but they have no leads they can share with the public just yet.
We can't confirm that. However, in the event that we do develop that information and confirm it was an abduction and have information to share, you will be the first to know. And we want to reassure the community that we will let them know.
Investigators say if they do get credible information about where Summer may be, they will share it right away. Now, they've searched, as we said, nearly 1,000 acres of steep, rough terrain, and they...
Yeah, I can't remember if they spoke or not.
See, they're not going to stop until they find her. Summer Wells last seen in Beach Creek community, Hawkins County, 19 or more agencies assisting with that search right now.
And here's something interesting. TBI says, yeah, we want your tips. If those tips are credible, like, did you see Summer? What they don't want is rumor or speculation that came from social media.
They say at this point, calls about that sort of information is actually slowing down their investigation. Call 1-800-TBI-FIND if you actually know something, if you have a real tip to share about where Summer Wells is.
You can also help spread the word.
Let's see.
By sharing this post on our Facebook page. The more people who see her picture, the more people who will know who to look for.
Okay, so he didn't say nothing in that one. Oh. That's Court TV. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if they did or not. But yes, that baby looked really, really scared to death. Yes, he did. And I think they do have a hold on him somewhere in his mind. All of them, actually. I don't know. It's a lot to digest. All right, well, we've been on here for 2 hours and 43 minutes. And Dippy's fixing to do her live. And if y'all want to go check out Dippy and hang out with her, watch a little paranormal. I thank y'all for coming in. Thank everybody for being in chat and coming on panel and going over this, and we will be going over more. I just try not to do it while everybody's up there. Yeah, they're all pushing some kind of narrative. Like I said, I think it's all just, I don't know. I don't know. It's all insane. And they need to just go on and tell where she's at. Somebody needs to break the chain, break the silence. Break the silence. With that being said, y'all have a wonderful day. And until next time, I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Be safe on them streets. And just get along. Try to show some love today. Go check out everybody. Throw hugs in there. Throw loves in there. Just make it a good Sunday. And until next time, we'll see y'all later.